It's July the 15th, it's Tuesday, and there's some big transfer news to talk about. Welcome back to Vlog Football. It's the afternoon, it's not quite the roundup show, which we'll get to later, but yeah, Rangers have announced the signing of Gassama. A 4-year deal for Sheffield Wednesday. I've already made a video on my channel talking about that, but I thought I'd address it because it is a pretty big signing, of course. So, there you go. If you want a full, more in-depth version of this, me talking about him for 10 seconds, Big Stevie Cool 1872, that's your channel, that's your time. But I think it's a good signing, cutthroat price, good business for the 49ers. But let's move on to a potential return to this league. Recently, we've heard from Lundstrom and Windass, potential moves back to Rangers. Well, let's talk about a guy that could be also coming back, but not to Rangers. Could be to the other side, and it's Odsonne Edouard. Now, Odsonne Edouard, he's had an alright career since leaving Celtic. I'm not going to sit here and say it's been a complete disaster, but I think it's safe to say it's not lived up to the hype that people may have thought it could have ended up as once he left Celtic. I mean, he scored a decent amount of goals for Palace, and he's kind of just been somewhere stuck in the middle as like a Premier League striker over the years, and his appearances have begun to dry up. But the guy's he's only 27, and this guy used to bang in a lot of goals in this league. Now, I've seen a lot of Celtic fans say that they wouldn't take him, you never go back, but they went back and signed Tierney. I don't really understand that logic, you know, especially with a guy that was actually good, and at one point was the club's record transfer. Guy could do it in Europe, and he could do it in big games. To me, it'd be a no-brainer to bring Odsonne Edouard back from a Celtic perspective. But from my perspective, well, I wouldn't want him back. I definitely wouldn't, and I think that just goes to show you that it actually would be a good sign. The fact that I wouldn't want him, because this is a guy that's done it here before, and it's not like with Tierney where it runs the risk of a lot of injuries. Yeah, people can get injured, that's undeniable, but at the same time, he's 27. They're not signing a guy that's like 57. Well, maybe in football terms, like what, 37, 34. I mean, the guy's 27. Some people would actually argue that he's not even in the peak of his career yet, in his prime. So that could be, I mean, deadly if he went up a few extra levels from what he was back in the day. So for me, it's a no for Joe. I don't want it, absolutely not. But I know a lot of people will want it, but it'd be interesting to see if they can get it over the line, because Celtic are lacking. I mean, yeah, Tierney signed, right? That's a big signing, but that was announced back in like what, January, February time. Celtic are lacking that eyeball transfer. They are, and would Edouard be that? Would fans take it? We'd have to wait and see whether or not they would take it or not. But for me, I wouldn't want him back, because he would definitely be better, hands down, than the options that they've got. You know, he is twice/triple the player of Big Adam, and that's not even being remotely controversial. I just believe he is. Anyway, though, we'll move on. Trabzonspor have had a low ball offer for John Souttar thrown out again. No one really knows what the actual bid was. Now, the rumour was it was about, well, this is like the other day before a bid came in, it was going to be about 1.5 million they were going to bid. Souttar's got, what, a year left on his contract. Last time I looked, 3 million is what some people would want for him. I'm willing to move John Souttar on, man. I am. Rangers are linked with another centre-back, some Dutch youth. He's played at youth level for the Netherlands. I can't even remember his name. I just seen it today on like the newspaper, so can't really talk too much about it. So I think you would probably need to get rid of another centre-back, and I'd be all for it, to be honest, going out the door. Oh, bit of breaking news. What's that? Oh, it's Liverpool. Thought it was to do with Scottish League. No, it's no. We are League. No. Liverpool make Isaac approach. I wonder how much Liverpool are going to have to spend for him, by the way. Probably an insane amount of money. Probably a massive amount of money, man. Absolutely crazy. Meanwhile, former Celtic man Kolo Toure has been appointed assistant manager of Manchester City. Oh, that is a weird one, isn't it? That's a very weird one. Very weird one indeed. But just confirmation coming through now. Apparently Gassama's fee, I thought it was 2.5 million, looks like it's 2.2 million, so that probably equate to 2.5 million euros, be somewhere in that ballpark. Anyway folks, that's us down here for your afternoon discussion here on Fog Football. Odsonne Edouard, would it be a good signing? Leave it down in the comments section down below.